Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. It's that time again to determine if, in fact, we are smarter than George. All right, are we ready to try?
Let's do it.
Let's see it.
Hello, Jeremy and Kelly, everybody watching at home. We're back for another round of
Are You Smarter Than Gage and Me?
Gage and George.
I'm
George
Gage.
and Gage.
George.
We mixed things up last week, and we had so much fun, we're going to do it again.
It was fun.
All right, so I understand, obviously, everybody saw your trophy. I know you guys have been celebrating a little bit. You have something to show us here today?
Yeah,
A little bottle
that's right.
A little bottle
of champagne.
that will probably go a long way.
Yeah,
Yeah, Fox actually saw the segment and they thought they should send us
a little bottle of champagne.
Celebratory.
A Victory.
the logo.
And Fox actually saw the segment. They sent the segment to Fox. I'm sorry that we didn't do that for any of your segments previously, Jeremy and Kelly, and you won.
I'm scared.
Okay, so that's obviously a standard bottle of champagne. You probably know that they come in a wide range, bigger and bigger bottles.
Yeah.
And they'll have interesting historic names, usually named after ancient rulers. So I want to know, of these four names, which one is not the name of a size of a champagne bottle?
Okay.
Okay. A, Jeroboam. B, Methuselah. C, Nebuchadnezzar. Or D, Xerxes?
I think B. What do you think, Jeremy?
Which of these is not a size of champagne bottle? Well, Jeroboam, I swear, is a Bible name. Methuselah is a Bible name.
It is.
Nebuchadnezzar is a
It
Bible
is.
name, and I don't know D.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, the three are Bible names. Did he
Not a size. So I don't know. Would the three bottle names be named after biblical people, and then D is not?
Maybe
I
not.
don't. I'm gonna go with D just because I don't know.
say? Okay, I'm going to go with B just because I don't know.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. All from the Bible.
I think it's A.
Oh, shoot.
A,
Is Jeroboam? I'm going to say Xerxes, which is probably going to be one of them anyway. But
It's a good thing George took that answer because Xerxes is the correct answer.
I didn't listen to the question.
Number
I'm
two.
so sorry.
Which of these is not a noble gas?
mine.
I was going to say, there's all kinds of softballs coming. Kids love that one.
That's right.
Who's a fan? Okay, which of these is not a noble gas?
Okay.
A, helium. B, hydrogen. C, neon. Or D, radon?
C.
Yeah, I was gonna go with neon also.
C.
Yeah, I was going with that. Was my initial guess was C.
What constitutes a noble gas is what.
I don't remember.
I could tell you, but I think that would give away.
I'm going to go with radon.
That was what I was thinking. I'm going to go ahead and say A.
A, helium?
Yes.
Whatever A was.
Helium and radon are both incorrect, guys.
No.
Shoot. Dang.
I'm very sorry. The correct answer is B, hydrogen.
Oh,
no.
man,
That's what I
tricky.
meant to pick. I thought A was hydrogen at first. But I didn't correct it, so I'm sorry, George. I'll let you know.
That's okay. It's okay. I got it wrong too.
Now for something that I had to look up because I don't know at all. According to Playbill.com, which of these original run shows that are still running on Broadway, holds the record, and counting, for most Broadway performances? So basically, the show has started, that entire run, which one is the longest in Broadway history? A, Cats. B, Chicago, the 1996 revival. C, Disney's The Lion King. Obviously, we've had them on the show. And D, The Phantom of the Opera.
Wait, which Broadway run has had the most? I'm confused by the question. He says it's still running right now, going through,
I think
or it
so.
had run before?
Which I think is still going.
For both. Okay.
I'm
I'm gonna go with Phantom.
Which Broadway has had the most? Yeah, or Cats. I don't know.
Okay, I'll go with D, Phantom.
Okay, I'll go with A.
It's going to be between Phantom and Cats. So
I'll pick Cats.
I'll pick Phantom.
Okay, the
Interesting thing.
50-50 guess worked out in your favor this time. It was Phantom of the Opera.
Okay, good job.
Cats is actually last on that list. So Phantom of the Opera has had somewhere in the ballpark of 13,000
It's
shows
the oldest.
consecutively.
And what was second?
Second was Chicago, actually.
Oh, okay.
And they're about 4,000 behind. Lion King was third. Cats is fifth. Fourth was something that I didn't write down, but it's not still running. So, there,
Interesting.
The
Good deal.
extra. George, you and I have a lot of fun, like philosophical conversations, obviously.
Very
Gage,
deep conversations.
Sometimes we do.
Yeah.
One of the most famous, like, classic philosopher lines is, "I think, therefore I am." Familiar with it? He loves it.
Yeah, I know who said it.
You do? Well, we're going to find out,
Bring it on.
because
Jake just said it.
that's the question. Before me, I was the second. Before me, who was the first to say, "I think, therefore I am"? A. Aristotle. B. René Descartes. C. Immanuel Kant. Or D. Friedrich Nietzsche.
A.
I'm going to, just to split the vote, I'm going to say Nietzsche. I think... Oh, that was on a great episode of Saved by the Bell, too. I think, therefore I am. But if I think not, am I not?
I think it's A. But did you want to split the
Oh,
vote?
let's split the vote, just for fun. I'm
Okay.
going to go D, Nietzsche.
Okay.
B. It's B. You can
then
pick
we're
B
losing.
too, because that's the correct answer.
Okay, well, just for game's sake, I'm going to say A.
Seems very
Okay.
confident.
Gage was very emphatic in his answer. Gage was correct.
Yeah.
Oh,
Descartes.
never even heard of it. Oh, wow.
How did you
Gee.
know that one? Just remember it?
Remember it? And I actually just started listening to a Great Courses audiobook, and it's about the psychology of the mind. Literally just started this morning. First lecture is on
Descartes.
Oh,
Really
if we
great
read
coincidence.
more, we might get these.
Pays
Oh,
off.
he's so smart.
Okay, so doing very well again. 3 out of 4 points so far.
Yeah.
I don't know what we've got.
C.
Maybe one.
Challenge question.
That's very intimidating.
Very nice. All right, so I'm sure you guys have heard of Timbuktu.
Yes.
Legendary city. A lot of people think one of those cities, paved with gold, whatever. Shangri-La, one of those. Timbuktu is actually a real city. City of roughly 50,000 people still today. But in which country would you find Timbuktu? A. Malta. B. Malawi. C. Mali. Or D. Morocco.
I don't know this one at all.
I'm going to go B for some reason. I don't know.
I'm torn between A and D.
Well-
I'll just do A then.
I'll go B, you go A.
Okay.
Actually, I have no idea.
No clue?
No.
Yeah, I don't either. So let's
I'm
just...
going to say B. Was that Malawi? Malawi?
Yes. Mostly that, yes.
And what was C?
C was Mali.
And A was...
Malta.
I'm going to say Malta.
They picked our
A.
same ones.
They did,
Your
just like last
50-50
time.
guess, George, went the wrong way. I'm sorry. It was C. Mali.
Fudge.
Oh, C.
Mali, all right, a country in Western Africa, and it's a city in the desert.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow.
Awesome.
Right next
Okay.
to Timbuktu.
Timbuktu
One.
is actually
Okay.
a band, and I don't remember the name of their big song. When I say big, I don't remember the name of the song off the top of my head, but I'm going to play it out.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, okay, you guys got 3 of 7. Not too bad.
No, not too bad at all.
No.
I have no... How many have we got?
They beat us by 1.
go with
They'll do okay.
I think so too. I
Little
think
lackluster the pro wrestling start there.
I think they're going to do okay as well. I think that with the 2 of them, or 3 or 4, how many people they have out there with them, they'll do pretty good.
A real mixed bag. All right.
Yeah, that's right.
Timbuktu.
I'm doing alright, getting good grades. The future's so
I love having Gage in that. That's awesome. That is fantastic. And did we lose? I think we lost.
Yeah, we lost by
yes,
1.
Only by 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I love Gage in that. He is so creepy cool.
Yeah, he's creepy cool. That's a good way to describe him. You know, Timbuktu has always been described as someplace way far away. So that's why I was trying to think, yeah, if you do this, it's in Timbuktu, it's like out there. But I didn't know that C was a place in Africa.
So is Siberia. Don't you ever think of Siberia, like send them off to Siberia?
Yeah, that's true.
But that's real.
Yeah, that's real.
I had a friend from Siberia.
You did?
I did.
All right, well, anyway, we are not smarter than George, as it turns out.
We'll be back to wrap things up and play Got You Covered right after this. Lost by what?